Have you ever considered the difference between being frugal and being cheap? At first glance, they might seem like two sides of the same coin. But dig a little deeper, and you'll discover that they are as different as chalk and cheese. One reflects wisdom and intentionality, while the other showcases a mindset of scarcity and fear. Being frugal is about making informed decisions that add value to your life, while being cheap can often lead to cutting corners and missing out on experiences that bring joy and fulfillment. It's about understanding that saving money isn't just about pinching pennies, but about making thoughtful choices that enhance your quality of life. This video could potentially change the way you see and handle your money. First, let's delve into the concepts of value and price. These two are often mistaken as the same thing, but they're not. Price is what you pay, but value is what you get. Imagine this. You're at the store and you see two pairs of shoes. One's a bit costly but is known for its durability. The other's a bargain but might not last a month. Now, if you're being cheap, you'd reach for the inexpensive pair, right? But if you're being frugal, you'd think twice. Why? Because frugality isn't about spending the least amount of money. It's about getting the most out of what you spend. It's about understanding that a higher price can often mean greater value. It's about making decisions that might seem costly now but will save you money in the long run. Choosing value over price is a frugal choice that can lead to long-term benefits. Next, we explore the relationship between sustainability and wastefulness. Now, the road to being frugal is paved with conscious decisions that promote sustainability. It's about making choices that not only benefit us, but also the environment. It's about reusing, recycling, and reducing our consumption, leading to less waste. On the flip side, cheapness often leads to wastefulness. It's about buying low-cost items that don't last, leading to a cycle of constant replacement. This buy, use, throw, repeat attitude can have a significant impact on our planet. It's a short-sighted view that prioritizes immediate saving over long-term sustainability. Frugality, however, encourages us to invest in quality items that stand the test of time. It promotes a lifestyle of minimal waste where every purchase is well thought out and every item is valued. This is a key difference between being frugal and being cheap. Now, let's consider quality versus quantity. You've probably heard this phrase before, but what does it mean in terms of frugality and cheapness? Well, when it comes to being frugal, the focus is on quality. A frugal person would rather invest in a high-quality item that will last longer, instead of repeatedly buying cheaper, lower-quality items. It's about making smart, long-term decisions. On the other hand, cheapness often leads to the opposite. People who are simply cheap might be tempted to buy more of a lower-quality item because it's cheaper right now, not considering the long-term costs of replacing it. It's a short-sighted view that can lead to waste, both in terms of money and resources. In essence, frugality is about recognizing the value in quality. It's about understanding that sometimes less is more, and that often spending a little bit more now can save you a lot in the future. Let's ponder on saving with purpose versus saving at all costs. Picture two people. One saves money by making thoughtful decisions, the other cuts corners, saving on everything possible. Who do you think will be happier in the long run? The first person, right? That's because they're practicing frugality, a lifestyle that focuses on maximum value, not just minimum cost. On the other hand, the second person is being cheap, trying to save money at all costs, often sacrificing quality, time, and even happiness. They're missing out on experiences and conveniences that could add value to their life. The key difference between these two mindsets is purpose. When you save with purpose, you're making conscious decisions about where and how to spend your money. You're not just hoarding pennies, you're investing in your future and your well-being. Frugality means saving with a purpose, not saving just for the sake of it. Moving on, we discuss generosity versus stinginess. Now, stinginess often walks hand in hand with cheapness. Imagine a person who hesitates to spend on others or even themselves, not out of necessity, but simply to hoard. This isn't a healthy mindset. It can lead to strained relationships and missed opportunities to experience joy in giving. On the other hand, we have generosity. A frugal individual understands the value of money, but they also understand the value of kindness and goodwill. They know when to spend, where to spend, and most importantly, why to spend. They are willing to invest in experiences, in people, and in causes that matter to them. The key is balance. By being mindful of how we use our resources, we can make room for generosity in our lives without compromising our financial goals. It's about being smart with our money, not just holding onto it tightly. Next, we tackle the difference between making smart choices and cutting corners. As we journey through life, we're constantly faced with decisions. Some of these decisions involve how we manage our resources. Frugality is often misunderstood as being cheap, but that's not the case. Frugality is about making smart, informed choices. It's about understanding the value of what you're getting and ensuring it aligns with your needs and goals. It's about making sure every penny spent is a penny well spent. On the other hand, being cheap often involves cutting corners to save money. This might seem like a good idea in the short term, but it can lead to subpar products, missed opportunities, and ultimately, wasted resources. So remember, being frugal doesn't mean settling for less. It means making the most out of what you have. It's about being smart with your resources, not just saving them. Let's talk about prioritizing needs versus skipping needs. Now, the concept of frugality is often misunderstood. It's not about denying yourself what you need, it's about making smart choices. When you're frugal, you prioritize. You differentiate between needs and wants. This could be as simple as choosing to invest in a quality winter coat that'll last you years, over a trendy jacket that might not stand the test of time. On the flip side, cheapness can lead to skipping needs altogether. This isn't just about missing out on that new book you've been eyeing, but might go as far as avoiding necessary expenses like health checkups or maintenance costs. Remember, being frugal doesn't mean living a lesser life. It means living a smarter life, one that values long-term benefits over short-term satisfaction. It's about being resourceful and appreciating what you have rather than what you don't. Now, let's consider a balanced lifestyle versus constant deprivation. When we talk about being frugal, we're not talking about living a life of constant sacrifice. Frugality is about making informed decisions, about knowing when to spend and when to save. It's about balancing your needs and wants, not denying them. On the other hand, cheapness can lead to a life of constant deprivation. When you're always looking for the cheapest option, you're likely missing out on meaningful experiences and quality goods. You might save a few bucks, but at what cost? Frugality means understanding the true value of things, not just their price. It's about making choices that promote a healthy, balanced lifestyle. It's about knowing that sometimes it's worth it to spend a little more for something that will last longer, or for an experience that will enrich your life. Frugality isn't about pinching pennies until they scream. It's about making smart, informed decisions. Next, we delve into ethical choices versus exploitation. When we talk about frugality, it's not just about saving pennies and pounds. It's also about understanding and respecting the value of work, time, and resources. Frugality promotes ethical choices. It encourages us to buy fair trade products, support local businesses, and pay a fair price for the goods and services we use. On the other hand, cheapness can lead to exploitation. When we seek the lowest price at all costs, we may indirectly support unfair labor practices or environmental harm. We may overlook the true costs of the products we buy, from the exploitation of workers to the depletion of natural resources. In essence, being frugal means making mindful, ethical choices that respect the value of both our money and the world around us. It's about finding a balance that benefits not just our wallets, but our communities and our planet as well. Finally, we discuss practical sacrifices versus unnecessary sacrifices. Frugality is not about giving up everything you love. It's about making thoughtful decisions, prioritizing your spending, and sometimes making practical sacrifices. For instance, you might choose to cook at home rather than dining out, or opt for a modest car over a luxury model. These are practical sacrifices that help you save for your future without compromising your present happiness. On the other hand, cheapness can lead to unnecessary sacrifices. You might skimp on health insurance to save a few bucks today, but this could lead to exorbitant medical bills tomorrow. Or you might buy the cheapest products available, only to have them break down and require replacement far sooner than a quality item would. These are unnecessary sacrifices. They save you money in the short term, but cost you more in the long run. Being frugal is not about being cheap. It's an empowering lifestyle that promotes long-term financial health and overall well-being. It's about making informed decisions that serve your best interests and align with your values. Remember, being frugal is about making smart choices that lead to long-term benefits, not just saving money at all costs. Please like and subscribe for more content like this. I will see you in the next video.